Okay, it is time for Animal Fun Fact Corner. Today is my turn. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm gonna continue on the journey of weird animal tongue facts. Today we're talking about a bug called Symathoa exigua. I'll put the spelling up on the screen so you can Google image it yourself. It is a parasite. What they do is they will go in and then chill on a fish's tongue until the tongue dies and falls off, and then the bug will sit there and pretend to be the fish's tongue. So when the fish eats, it eats too.
Wow, delicious.
Yeah. So this is really great. But I don't know why I just said it's really great.
Yeah,
it is not great.
Is it great? Gloria finds it to be great.
I find it very entertaining, but basically, this article says, and I read, after the parasite enters through the fish's gills, it latches onto the tongue with its 7 pairs of legs and begins to feed on the tongue like a vampire. Soon, the tongue withers and drops off, but the parasite remains masquerading as the fish's new tongue. I'm happy to report that the fish doesn't die from this because the parasite can't live without the fish. So the fish can still eat and hang out like regularly, so they live happily ever after.
Fish gets a friend, will never be alone.
Yeah, and this is one of those like nature is so metal type of things that it kind of catches the fancy of some pop culture. In fact, you can find a game on Steam called
No, you cannot.
Yes.
No, you cannot.
Isopotasy.
No, say it ain't so. No.
And the logo is literally a fish with like a bug as a tongue, and you can race in the game.
Who did this? Who? Explain yourself.
It's like someone heard it on a podcast somewhere and was like, "This is so cool! I'm gonna make a whole game out of it."
Let me look this up. Trash-infested power fantasy crawling sim with racing and crustacean elements. Set in the gritty, segregated world of ocean floor society. What form of LSD were you taking when you decided to do this? Explain yourself. Who did this?
Yeah. This is almost better than the actual animal fact itself, is the fact someone made this game. So yay, your animal fun tongue fact of the day. Yay!
Is that really its name? That it doesn't go by any other name. It's just Symathoa exigua.
I don't think it has. I didn't see any like colloquial names like.
That's so weird.
Exigua.
Do you know if it's any fish? Like, you know how we eat Asian culture eats fish heads? Like, do I need to think about this? I'm
so glad you asked that, Victoria. While I was researching it, one of the most famous images, someone got a picture of it infesting a clownfish, and so it's like Nemo gone very dark. So but it seems like they're not super picky on fish size. It's just if they're in the environment, that's what they go for. One of the most common species of fish affected by it is the red snapper. And there was a lawsuit at some point. I forgot what country. It was some Asian country where they tried to sue a supermarket chain because they claimed that they ate the parasite from the snapper that they bought in the grocery store. And the conclusion is like, well, this parasite isn't harmful to humans. And also, you probably eat it all the time without knowing it. So, and the lawsuit got dropped.
Perfect. It's perfect.
So next time you go to Asian restaurant and order a whole fried like red snapper, just
you just see everyone just like trying to like take your chopsticks and open it, the mouth. Just let me just check real quick. I just gotta know. Okay.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Google image is a wild ride with this one. Yeah. So
yay.
You guys are welcome. All right. On that fun note,
wrap this up.
Speaking of fish, marine or bovine collagen. That's why I looked it up.
Perfect segue.